there's that lovely location down by the harbor. I remember we held a bazaar there once.
Oh, yeah, you know, I did remember that you mentioned that, and so I checked it out, but the dates are all wrong. I'm afraid that a poetry reading of some sort has it booked.
A poetry reading? Well, maybe we could invite them to join the arts festival.
Oh, I don't know, not these particular kinds of poets.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, they don't rhyme anything, which is okay, but to them, using a word that's longer than 4 letters is considered sort of bourgeois.
Oh, yeah, of course, that kind of poetry.
I'm afraid so. So, I'm going to have to look for another location, but I don't think we're going to be able to beat the harbor one because, as usual, your ideas are so wonderful.
Well, and as usual, you are more on top of the situation than anyone else in town. I really don't know how you do it.
Well, I just sort of keep my eyes open.
Oh, it's much more than that. No, you handle the daycare center and everything else with an effortless ease that would make a decathlon champion blush. You know, most of the festival leaders and members of the hospital board, they should really know about your talent.
Oh, Audrey, you really shouldn't do that.
No, I really should. A talent like yours shouldn't go unnoticed. And besides, the hospital board should realize the fast pace that you're setting for them by your example. Keep them on their toes and help them to raise more money for the art festival.
Oh, you know, you really do kind of embarrass me talking so nicely like that.
Oh.
I heard that there is a board meeting today.
Yes, a special one that Steve called to announce Monica's replacement for the assistant chief of staff. And there is a feeling that they need to expand the board.
Expand the board?
Well, a little new blood doesn't hurt anything, I don't think. Anyway, I really must run.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Jennings, would you give a second helping to young Alan? A good breakfast is the soul of a successful man.
Oh, well, make it a double helping then, Jennings, please.
Ah, yes, and a successful man is a soul for a woman.
Oh, Jennings, I think Mr. Quartermain has had quite enough coffee and not enough prune juice.
Quiet. Many is the time that I have wondered whether the $67,411.28 that I invested in your medical education would be justified.
Father, there is no need to praise me.
And many is the time that I said to your mother, Mrs. Quartermain, it is better to be prudent and invest the money in a safe and sound fund, providing sufficient income for you.
I suppose that's why the first time you saw him in the nursery, you called him Dr. Quartermain.
May I finish?
Of course, dear, of course.
Oh, dear.
To our new chief of staff.
I'm the assistant chief of staff.
Well, whatever.
Effective when?
The queen is dead. Long live the king. As far as I'm concerned, you can start this morning. The sooner I get back to doing surgery, the better I'm going to like it.
Well said, Monica. You're well out of it. As far as I'm concerned, so is General
Edward?
Well, to my multi-talented husband.
Oh, that must be Charlene.
Oh, Mr. Jennings, thank you. I don't think I could have carried him one more step. I really don't. Is Lila ready to cook yet?
Good morning.
Morning.
What are you doing? Planning a little trip, huh?
Oh, she's still asleep. No, actually, I was just doing a little homework, just in case.
Good thinking.
Thank you. How about you? Come up with anything?
Yeah. Take a look at those computer printouts. That's all I could come up with. How's she doing?
Well, she had a pretty quiet night.
Did you get any sleep?
Yeah, enough, I guess. You?
Yeah, I did okay. Also had an inspiration while I was shaving this morning. I think I'm going to go down to Washington, snoop around down there and see what I can come up with on those initials.
Washington? Isn't that Colette's turf?
Yeah, but she can only look at the official turf.
And you?
Well, let's just say that I specialize in a different kind of turf, sort of unofficial.
Unofficial.
And while I'm gone, you protect this home turf for me, okay? I'll keep in touch.
You bet.
You watch over our little gal there.
I guarantee.
Oh, and by the way, if and when Colette does show up, why don't you tell her that if she wants to remain part of this team, she's got to learn to get up a little earlier.
Gee, thanks, Sean. I appreciate that. I'll do that. Well, good morning.
Morning. Excuse me. What time is it?
Well, let me give you a hint. Ta-da.
Here you go.
You ordered room service? Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. Oh, what a nice guy. Breakfast for one. Sorry about the table. Best we could do on short notice. Here, let me help you out a little bit.
Spoiling me.
What? Is that a complaint?
No, no, it isn't. I love it. And I'm starving. Oh,
What do you think?
I'm starved.
Well, that's a good sign, actually.
Would you like some?
No, I think only people that haven't eaten in a while can eat hospital food voluntarily. Thanks anyway.
I understand. You haven't slept at all, have you?
Yeah. No, I slept great. Look at this. This is the latest. This is called a hospital Murphy chair. Folds out into a king-size bed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. No. Actually, I used a little mind over matter, though. I convinced myself it was a king-size bed and fell right asleep.
Sure. Speaking of sleeping, I had a dream that Sean came in and gave me a kiss.
Did he say anything?
He said something about going to Washington.
Wasn't a dream. He was here. And he is going to Washington.
What for?
Just do a little snooping around, see if he can come up with any leads as to what those initials on the music box might mean. Find out where it was manufactured, where it's from, anything.
Did Sean say when he was coming back?
Back? Sean? Back from where?
You know, Terry, the more I look at it, the damage is superficial. I mean, you're right. There's nothing here that really requires a professional.
I know, just a little bit of elbow grease is all.
Maybe some materials.
Yeah, which is not going to be too expensive.
But you know that beam, that could be a little tricky, though.
That's why I wanted to talk to you about the kids at the teen center. Maybe you could talk to the instructor, get them to help us out. I mean, we'd be willing to pay them.
I think the kids would jump at the chance.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be a great way for them to make some extra money, and they could get some on-the-job experience at the same time.
Exactly what me and Patrick thought. In fact, if they'll just tell us what tools they need, materials and everything, we'll rent them, pay for them, whatever we got to do.
You know, you guys have really thought this through. I am very impressed. Although I do want to help out with the money.
No, no, no. Patrick and I are going to handle that. We have some money saved up, so don't worry. We just need help with the labor around here.
Just the same, Terry. I think I should help out. There
No, no,
comes
no, no,
Bobby.
no.
Morning. Hey, girl.
Would you like some coffee?
No, thank you. I already had some.
Listen, Tom said that the kids from the teen center are going to help us out.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, the insurance adjuster's coming today. Are you going to be around?
Sure.
Would you mind showing him around and giving him the estimate?
No problem. But with a $2,000 deductible, I don't think we're going to get much help from them.
Me either.
Well, have you met him?
No, I haven't. I spoke to him on the phone, but I have no idea what he looks like.
All right.
To the brownstone.
Yeah.
I remember you couldn't even walk in this neighborhood during the daytime.
Oh, don't wait for a hostess. Just grab a table. The wait, yeah, fine.
Yeah,
The waitress will find you.
Thanks. Thank you. Cheers, it. I'm starving, too.
Okay, will that be all for you?
That's it for me.
How about you, honey?
That's it for me.
Okay. And here is the check.
I got it.
All right. See you soon.
You bet.
Well, well, well. Long time no see.
That's right. Too right, as a matter of fact. That's why I'm here. Can I interest you in having dinner?
Well, I thought you and Miss Charlene went steady.
I'm nobody steady. You ought to know that better than anyone else. So, will you go or won't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like that.
Good. I'll call you later when I know what time I'm finished work.
You're not going to stay and have breakfast?
I can. I'm late as it is. We'll make up for it this evening.
Okay, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Hello, Bobby.
Good morning, Ruby.
Good morning.
Isn't it a beautiful morning?
Well, now, if you've seen one morning, you've seen them all. Now, you want some coffee?
Yes, but to go. I'm on my way to work.
Okay,
It's
fair
so
enough.
beautiful outside. I want to enjoy every minute of it.
Oh, you seem very chipper this morning. How are things at the Brownstone?
Actually, terrific. We've got just about everybody moved back in except for Felicia, and she's getting out of the hospital today.
Oh, good.
And even Robert's cousin, Prunell's moved in.
Oh, she's such a funny lady.
She is. Very nice. I think she's going to fit in very, very good. I gotta run, Ruby.
All right, sweetheart.
Okay, I'll call you later.
All right.
Be good.
Bye-bye. Love you.
And according to that economic curve, real estate will continue to provide substantial growth. What is it?
Huh? Oh, nothing. I thought I saw someone that I know, but, couldn't be. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Well, even if the realty report's being overly optimistic, a project like this one will still produce very substantial net profit, which means that even though the claims report on damages to the building are very small, this is still the key property if we're going to put this project across.
Oh, there's no question the brownstone's the key. Especially if we're going to tie up a lot of capital buying up all the other property on the block.
Well, that's my point. We should make them an offer now.
What's the background on the owners?
Well, the owner is a Mrs. Meyer. The way I understand it, her husband or ex-husband's a lawyer who's apparently doing some sort of public service work in South America or someplace. And she runs the place like an apartment building.
You mean it's already subdivided?
Yep.
On the up and up?
Absolutely. Husband's a first-class lawyer, apparently. And nothing's been done in violation of the current zoning, so no leverage there.
Oh, that's too bad.
You know, maybe not. Remember, she and her husband originally converted the place, and it seems they've split since then. So even with the rental income, she's apparently barely making ends meet on a single salary. She might be very interested in a buyout.
Now that sounds interesting. Why don't we finish up here and go check the place out? Oh, have you ever met this Mrs. Meyer?
No, I've only spoken to her on the telephone so far.
All right. We'll see what's what.
You know, Amy, it really is unbelievable how well the daycare operation is run. I think Lucy Jones is one of the most gifted and efficient administrators I've ever seen.
So is Mussolini, from what I hear.
Pardon?
Nothing.
No. Well, I just think the entire operation is extremely impressive.
Joanne, if you really feel that way, why don't you try to get permanent duty there?
Well, do you think I'd get it? I mean, I could really learn a lot from Lucy.
Probably more than you'd ever imagine.
Yes. Is Lucy Jones in?
Oh, I haven't seen her, but she might be in her office. Her office is down. Oh.
Right, I know. Thank you.
Well, Audrey and I had some meetings this morning about the locations for the Art Festival. I'm really excited. I'm going to head out this afternoon and scout some of the locations for it.
Lucy, I just don't know how you do it. You already combine being a full-time wife and mother with the flawless operation of the daycare center. And now you take on the extra added burden of the arts festival. And you never seem tired.
Well, I guess I get a kick out of being very active.
Well, you know how I feel. And I think your skills would be very helpful on the board.
Oh, Amanda, that's very kind of you.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to bring it up at the board meeting this afternoon.
Oh, well, I don't know if you should. I mean, their schedule might be really full.
Well, it won't kill us to take a little extra time.
Well, only if it's convenient.
Oh, my dear, I guess.
Only if it's convenient. Oh.
Dr. Stephen Eisenberg, please call radiology. Dr. Stephen Eisenberg, please call radiology.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Beautiful day for the Barracuda.
Oh. What does that mean, Amy?
Lucy Coe or Jones or whatever, that tramp is about this far away from being a member of our hospital board of directors.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, not if I have anything to say about it, she isn't.